Insiders, welcome to Behind the Headlines. Today, yet again, I'm uncovering information the mainstream media should be giving all of us, but they're not. Are they covering for Prince Andrew or have the palace completely lost control? I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on. So, you will see in the screen Prince Andrew with his friend in the UAE. Now, this is His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi. You will recognize him because he was the person that Prince Andrew worked with for Pitch at Palace. No one in the mainstream media has picked this up and no one has run it. And this is ludicrous because this is the very person that has offered Andrew a lovely new life in the UAE. Now, when Andrew was working for us, the taxpayer, as his trade envoy, he went to the Middle East a awful lot of times, and we were footing the bill. You will notice, if you have read Andrew Loney's book, that one trip on flights alone cost £122,000. Now, I want to read you this article. It's on The Sun. Sandy Andy, sorry, insiders. Disgraced Prince Andrew offered lavish Abu Dhabi palace as he considers life in exile after Royal Lodge talks. Sources confirmed the pariah prince is in advanced talks with representatives of the king about finally leaving Royal Lodge. But see, this just isn't true, insiders, because the media were telling us on the 28th of December 2024 that this was happening. So are they peddling clickbait or is there truth in this? To me, this looks like the palace are deflecting and trying to take away our attention from Virginia Giuffre's book. Now, this headline from skynews.com.au from nearly a year ago says King Charles push to evict Prince Andrew may force him into Middle East palace exile amid claims the Duke is up to his neck in Abu Dhabi ties. This is ludicrous, okay? This is what I mean. They are just playing us. If King Charles was serious about this, something would have happened. And a year's gone past, and Andrew's just said he won't use his titles. So nothing's really changed then. So back to this piece on The Sun that I'm going to read you. Disgraced Prince Andrew is in talks about quitting his Royal Lodge home after being offered an Arabian palace as he mulls a life in exile. Andrew, 65, is under enormous pressure to cut ties with the royals. He's not though, really, is he? After being forced to give up his titles. Well, he wasn't forced to give them up, he offered. Over fresh scandals linked to his beep pal, Jeffrey Epstein. I would just like to point out here that King Charles had enough information on Andrew and how he had behaved before the recent leaks and them being, what come to the surface of them being in touch. Sources confirmed last night the pariah prince is in advanced talks with representatives of the king about finally leaving the 30-room mansion in Windsor. Charles is believed to have decided enough is enough. Right, but I thought, that's what he thought a year ago. So nothing's really changed then, has it? Right, I'll continue, shall I? Charles is believed to have decided enough is enough amid public fury as it was revealed his brother has paid no rent on the lavish property for over 2 decades. And Sun sources can reveal Andrew has been offered an escape route by Abu Dhabi's super rich ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The Sheikh has offered a free use of vast royal palace next The Sheikh has offered a free use of a vast royal palace next to an idyllic waterway in the Desert Kingdom. He is said to have made the gesture to show his gratitude for Andrew's kindness to the United Arab Emirates. Just to insert here, his kindness we were footing the bill. So we were all going out to work. Well, he was on some jolly with the UAE royal family, but it gets worse. Just wait. So, rewind. He is said to have made the gesture to show his gratitude for Andrew's kindness to United Arab Emirates royals when he was the UK's international business envoy. Now, I just want to pull up a quote here that I found. Okay, this is from the Sheikh. Abu Dhabi's royal family have made it clear to Andrew that the palace is his if he wants it. It gives him an option should his position in the UK become untenable. So I then found a quote as well from Sheikh Mohammed, who said that they had had such a nice time together and they had understanding, mutual respect, and trust. But the quote I found, and he also, it's not just Andrew that seems chummy, it's Charles too. Here's a little slideshow of him. When the Sheikh gave that quote about Andrew and the mutual respect and trust, that was in 2019. It wasn't until 2020 in Abu Dhabi when, just get this, the 2020 legal reforms and subsequent updates in 2024 and 2025 addressed several areas that were previously subject to conservative interpretations of Sharia based law. So, alcohol consumption was illegal, living with someone if you weren't married was illegal, and honor crimes. Prior to 2020, male relatives could receive lighter sentences for assaulting or unaliving a female relative to protect the family's honor. So we've got Prince Andrew doing his little golf, probably having a bit of sunbathing, spending our money while we're all out to work like donkeys, tired, running households, and he is networking brazenly with the ruler of a country where it was only the year after, in 2020, the honor based unalivements were not allowed. This is unbelievable. And I am getting to the point now where I am going down the rabbit hole backwards because there is a lot of things out there and I feel that the level of corruption, it is running so deep. It cannot just be a few people that are concealing this. And I also found a piece that I really wanted to show you that. So that's Andrew with the ruler. And then, oh, little junior Grifty Grifterson went out there. So, and this was where Pitch at the Palace UAE was launched with Mohammed, the ruler. So this says on Sunday, November the 27th, 2016, Princess Beatrice unofficially attended the Pitch at Palace UAE chapter launch. I just want to pause here. When you are a princess and you are turning up to a launch, you don't unofficially turn up. Your face is your face, your title is your title. You're a princess. So when you are going to network. You are going with the intention of being seen, and you are a princess. And this was the Pitch at Palace. Do you remember where Andrew was skimming off 2% of funds raised? And there was mega, mega money. So this isn't an insignificant amount. And so let me read you this. Abu Dhabi, 9th of October 2019. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, received on Wednesday Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew, who he definitely didn't fund it, did he? Crikey, wants everyone else's money. Who founded the Pitch at Palace initiative in partnership with the Khalifa Fund for Enterprise Development, is currently visiting the UAE to attend the Pitch at Palace UAE awards ceremony. During the meeting, which took place at Sea Palace in Abu Dhabi, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed welcomed Prince Andrew to the country, noting the unique relations that tie the UK and UAE, which are based on understanding, mutual respect, and trust. This was in 2019. So, this was when we go back to honour crimes. Prior to 2020, male relatives could receive lighter sentences for assaulting or unaliving a female relative to protect the family's honour. So when this absolute clown was on our tax money, raising funds for Pitch Palace, scraping a little bit off for himself, these these things were perfectly legal in Abu Dhabi, and this is a huge problem. And it's a huge problem because I wasn't around to speak up about it before. And I don't think the mainstream media have kept Prince Andrew accountable for this. And the media have been running, we can see the same old narratives. They're giving you fake news. This was a year ago. And why in these pieces, this piece and this piece, are none of them mentioning that the very person that has offered Andrew this palace is the very person who invested in Pitch Palace, who has this man has been very friendly with, so it would seem, King Charles, meeting on numerous occasions. And all of this we have ultimately paid for. And I don't know about you, but I don't want my royal family um, networking and receiving gifts and receiving investments from a country whereby at the time I have told you exactly what the rules were. And I also want to know, why have none of the mainstream media picked up on the fact that the very person that is offering Andrew this lovely new life in the UAE is in fact someone that invested on our someone that invested in Andrew's business, and we footed the bill for this. This is insanity. And there's also reports that since 2011, the royal family have met with UAE leaders and Middle Eastern leaders 200 times. I will bring you more on this, but keep your money in your back pocket because look, a year ago, they were telling you this, and they're still all pumping the same narrative out. And you know what? Nothing's changed. Andrew is still in Royal Lodge. He's still not being transparent. And this is all performative. This is performative, so we fall for it. So we feel like he's really cast out. And the final point I want to make, I mean, I won't talk too long today because I know Buddy wasn't happy in the live that I was talking too much. I mean, God forbid. But the last point I want to make is, what is the point? Oh, yes. There's stories flying around about Andrew's fragile mental health. Insiders, I told you this was coming 2 weeks ago. This is part of the playbook. I predicted it would happen with the Diddy case, and it did. This is a narrative. PRs or aides, comm specialists pull out the bag when you are packed into a corner and you've got nowhere to go. You do not have to give him sympathy, and do not be gaslit by the media, because the media are also peddling this all up. There's puff pieces. I tell you what, I saw recently, I saw a piece saying Andrew is banished from Christmas. So do you know what I did? I went down the rabbit hole. He didn't go to Christmas last year. And you know why he didn't? Because of the Chinese spy debacle. So there's always a drama with Andrew because he is not to be trusted. So I would also say, remember, the mainstream media and the royals go hand in hand. They are in a codependent, toxic relationship, in my opinion. The media need them to earn money, and the royals need the media to stay relevant. So, insiders, keep your eyes open. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And, buddy, I hope you're happy. I've kept this video really short.